vodka and the drinks are cold. It's time for your Thursday kickback about all things rap. Both feature and pass with your host
Troydashow
and Lucid the Dreamwaker, and this is the Therapyard podcast.
Hi, Skim. This is Dr. Hoffman calling from the therapy center. I wanted to check in and see how you're doing. I noticed that you missed your appointment again, and I just wanted to remind you that it's okay to ask for help when you need it. I know you've been going through a lot lately, especially dealing with loss, and we talked a little bit about your habit of distancing yourself. But I want you to know that you don't have to face it alone. You're strong and resilient, and I believe in you. I understand.
No therapy for me. Sex, drugs, party, what I need. I've already tried everything. No therapy for me. I'm always self-medicating. Maybe this is who I'm meant to be. No therapy for me. Sex, drugs, party, what I need. I've already tried everything. No therapy for me. I'm always self-medicating. self-medicating. Maybe this is who I'm meant to be. There's no therapy for kings.
Black kings enslaved to the and no one understands.
How much pain for black kings living in Indiana? So much pain, so much pain, so much pain. No therapy. I am a warrior all on my own. I am a warrior, follow my roads. I am a warrior deep in my soul. I am a warrior, follow my ghost. I am a warrior all on my own. I am a warrior, follow my roads. I am a warrior deep in my soul. I am a warrior, follow my ghost. I am a warrior, trusting my path, holding my own, it ain't going like that. Soul is all over, my heart is so sad. We lost some souls, I'm still holding to his back. Sometimes I smile when I know it won't last. Can't see mistakes, but that's all in my past. You made mistakes, don't you worry about that. I numb the pain, but this numbness will pass. I pray it will pass, cause pain swallowed me. This pain will never leave. I am a warrior all on my own. I am a warrior, follow my roads. I am a warrior deep in my soul. I am a warrior, follow my ghost. I am a warrior all on my own. I am a warrior, follow my roads. I am a warrior deep in my soul. I am a warrior, follow my ghost. I am a warrior without any love, anyone. Will all this pain make me strong? Will all this pain make me strong? Without any love, anyone. Without any love, anyone. I'm so fucked up, I can't trust anyone. I'm just all on my own. I am a warrior, follow my roads. I am a warrior deep in my soul. I am a warrior, follow my ghost. I am a warrior all on my own. I am a warrior, follow my roads. I am a warrior deep in my soul. I am a warrior, follow my ghost. I am a warrior all on my own. All on my own. I am a warrior all on my own. All on my own. She is a warrior all on her own. All on her own. I am a warrior all on my own.
this pressure on. I won't let them hold me down.
You ain't hearing me, baby. I'll go over here.
I come from far away. I stand 10 toes on my way. I gotta be a survivor and a winner, yeah. Yeah, I'm on the little steps I take, and nothing break the soul. I'm on my way. I'm a winner, yeah. Pick your altar, no matter what calls, you gotta answer. Some shots I never took got me romancing. Maybe if I had a over, we'd be French kissing. Probably if I saw some snow, life would be so different. Down playing music like fitting a meal in a rubber band. I'm popping off, I'm way too hot, I'm raising up the lid. I'm sticking to the top now, we ain't got no ceilings here. Just cause I hit don't mean nothing, don't be so sensitive. I'm pushing, gotta get it how I give. Who are you to tell me how I should live? I used to want money, it's the freedom that it gives. I'm pushing, gotta get it with my hands. I'm deeper than depths, that's deeper than depth. I'm colder than death, yet I'm breath in the chest. Reach through the same when the skin on my head. Touching they souls, they screaming, I dance. No rubbing and I see where I'm going. Still I pray when the hustle ends. All due respect, wherein I gotta let this record spin. I come from far away. I stand 10 toes on my
Extra Casamigos, girl, just wanna have fun. Cocky, confident, nigga, I know I'm the one. Half pound of loud, baby, and not done. 1, 2, 3, 4 bitches in the VIP. 5, 6, 7, 8 more. Need a CID. 9, 10, 11, nigga. We don't fuck with 12. Don't need no nigga. We get the money ourselves. 4 buns, 2 bitches at a time. 3 2 rings at a time. VIP on the class where you find me. Couple racks on me, I ain't lying. Ugh. Just hold it in the air. Throw your hands in the air. Throw your hands in the air. Put it ass back.
The women love you when you get out there.
Why is that, ladies?
Well, I'm asking you.
Huh?
You
I
look
smell good. I
Yeah.
feel good.
and you sing good.
And make love good.
Oh. Well, there we are. We don't have to ask anybody else. We got that from the source.
On my head, jewelry on my neck, models on my dick, zeros in my tag, snakes all in the neck, get off my nuts, don't be a dick, Sufi on my breath, lying with the grip, talons on that's that sexy shit with million hits on OnlyFans. Hit the strip with OnlyFans. Do a say for 100. Save a soul with just a pen. Use my shine as doc again. Check my totem, check them wins. Know it's him, I know it's them. It's the King Chameleon. King Chameleon. Everything, let me get ring with a cold heart. Everybody's saying this, turn up. So it's all them guns, just know. Go hard. done seen this before. Back on the scene, you know how it go. All these things got me dreaming with the soul songs. Everything doesn't keep dreaming with a pro hard. Everybody's turning this dream up the soul songs. All them gon' just know that the pro hard. All these things got me dreaming with the soul songs. Everything doesn't keep dreaming with a pro hard. Everybody's turning this dream up the soul songs. All them gon' just know that the pro hard. All these things got me dreaming with the soul songs. Everything doesn't keep dreaming with a pro hard. Everybody's turning this dream up the soul songs. All them gon' just know that the pro hard. All these things got me dreaming with the soul songs. Everything doesn't keep dreaming with a pro hard. Everybody's turning this dream up the soul songs. All them gon' just know that the pro hard.
Yeah.
Go hard.
Okay.
Go hard.
Yeah.
Go hard.
I was really hoping that you'd pick up because I miss you a lot. And, I'm sorry that I'm crying right now, but I'm drunk and, I miss you.
I feel it in my heart. You slipping through my head. We fuck, we fight, we bled. This feel like equal death. All my friends don't belong. Living right just feels wrong. We don't know how to love. There's something knocking us.
got me stressing that I'm not enough to save these children who believe they were born to sin, to spend their whole lives repenting with pain. But I wipe my tears and turn my skies to smile again. Dreamwaker armor on my head to face those demons like my father did. Win or lose makes through difference, cause I'm already dead. Life forces me to look outside my fucking head, cause let's admit there's something to see in every situation. Even when you wanna play the victim, even when you know even blind men can know with vision. So let this song be proof I have what it takes to pass and pass it on. But I've been passing out off the Patron just to get along. Job with no plan because I'm trusting, letting go what made my fall more summer. I channel a vision with better views. No YouTube, he's heating up his shoe. Unfolding's like a warm hue. Thoughts fade but feelings stay blue. Old flames say I'm new, but I've always been true. They only notice at this distance. I just need a private moment. On the baddies moments notice. Phones off, brush. Then we raise these glasses, scream that this world is ours. These bonds form the power, death creeps every hour. Don't give them one more minute, you're divine, they see in minutes. They can see past the lenses, show them all it's just good business. Show the world that you're not finished, show the world who the king is. Show the world who the queen is, show the world who the king is. Show the world who the queen is, show the world you're not finished. Show the world it's just good business, show the world who the king is. Show the world who the queen is.
I'm just trying to crush your vibe. Feeling hard. Feeling good.
I feel like Pop, they scheme like Suge. But oh my gosh, they love red dots, they love red hoes. They act like they just seen hoes. Like oh my god, they shine like Christ, no blasphemous. Pass place like ties, that's why they have no ties to us. No. Business. No, I never shake up for no buzz or what they want. Never. You around my blood, you gotta earn my fucking trust. Cause ain't no pressure I wouldn't burn for this kingdom.
Haters talking shit because I'm living lavish. Always on the mind cause I'm a fucking savage. Living my best life, that's why I'm out here vibing. I stay vibing, always
These scars can speak, they sound like me, but I'm deaf to the war. Hit my warrior's peace. I've been tested, don't test Teslas in the G. Cause I'm slaying what's known with the unknown. What's on me, y'all flesh is the spirit I see through your demons. Focused, I'm driven, finessing and chasing. They gambling with gimme, my life is these sevens. Bet when I lay my hand, they land in heaven. Cause my words run like rabbit. I lose closer with my God blessing. I showed them every L just performed a lesson. Which grew my blessings. These villains want the story with my story missing. You can't see.
I don't know what's going on. My internet connection is fine, but I've had issues with Google Voice, and I've had issues with YouTube, and I've had issues with Chrome, and I've had issues with Google and ABC 123 Corporation LLC, and so I think it's all Alphabet.
Face without the masturbation. You can't match me if you ain't even in the match, man. Shake me up with no attention.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was my co-host Lucid the Dreamwaker's new album, Journey to the Bright Side, as we work through our tech diffs. Hope everybody's doing good. This is the Therapyard podcast. I am one half of the podcast. Our other half is not here this evening and will join us next week, we hope. How's everybody doing? Cool. It's a great album. Go check it out on Spotify, Apple Music, all that jazz. Lucid the Dreamwaker, Journey to the Bright Side is the name of it. And I almost didn't make it tonight. I've been sick for like a week straight. I don't know. It's not COVID. They tell me it's not. They tell me it's not COVID, and I believe them because I have no basis for, I'm not like a scientist or whatever. But yeah, these pants are weird. They're like weird, like pregnancy pants or something. I don't know. I got them at Target. Yeah, you can go cop these at Target. So what's going? So you could probably hear it in my voice. I'm not tip-top shape right now, but what's going on in the world of hip-hop right now? Let's see. The main thing that comes to mind is like, I didn't know Nicki Minaj remarried, right? Let me see. I think she's been married a couple of times, but I'm not 100% positive. Let's see. Nicki Minaj. Who's band? With an S. See what comes up. Yeah, it's definitely not my internet. It is top tier, super speedy. Now, in case you don't know, let me share my screen. In case you don't know, most recently, her husband, whose name is Petty. Kenneth Petty. He's on house arrest for threatening Offset, I believe. Yeah, Offset. Cardi B's husband, Offset, of Migos. Threatening him. I guess they had beef for whatever reason. I don't know the whole story behind it. Maybe somebody can chime in if they're more knowledgeable on this. But let's see, we got somebody in the chat. Oh no, that's just my bot. Ha! Thanks, bot. Anyway, he's on house arrest right now for that, and because he was on probation. And I'm like, well, what was he on probation for? For failing to register as a sex offender in California. Well, why is he a registered sex offender? Because he allegedly attempted rape on a 16-year-old. I mean, and there was other charges too, but I haven't been able to get to the bottom of it. So, sorry for my crazy erratic scrolling. I'm trying to get my head together on this. And if you recall, Nicki Minaj's brother or stepbrother, half brother, stepbrother, one or the other, also had ties to, well, he was charged with, I believe, sex with a minor. I don't think it was child pornography, but it was something. I don't like throwing that kind of stuff out there without verifying it. So let me look. Oh, here we go. So this is from the Daily Beast. Legit news source. So 1994 trial. So this is from his trial in 94, I guess, and his guilty plea. Dang. So it's a woman, I guess, named Jennifer Howe, however you say that. And from her rape case, including photos, medical exams, and a transcript of his guilty plea. Okay, this is a different woman. Jennifer Howe accused him of sexual assault, filed a sexual assault lawsuit against him in 2021. So they found, okay, it's the same woman. I'm sorry, this is all over the place. I know nothing about this. She originally filed a case in 94 with the Queens County Supreme Court in which Petty, Nicki Minaj's husband, ultimately pled guilty to attempted rape in first degree. Now, we all know, most of us, from the Gunna Young Thug stuff recently about RICO and all that, where you can plea to get a better deal, plea bargains, So even if someone did plead guilty to attempted rape in the first degree, which is not good, and most people that have a reputation at all in society to uphold are not going to plead guilty. But it sounds like there's evidence. So, as much as I don't like to throw around that kind of stuff lightly, it sounds like he did it, Let's see, it says on that date that she alleges that Petty, Nicki Minaj's husband, sexually assaulted her at knife point in his bedroom. And she says she was eventually able to escape by throwing a bottle of contact solution at his head. I mean, you do what you got to do. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh, but those aren't really heavy, hard bottles at all. It'd be like throwing a loofah at somebody almost. Like dry sponge, like a big dry sponge. I'm trying to think what else there is in the bathroom that's equivalent. Like maybe a wet roll of paper towels. I'm not knocking there. You do what you got to do. Maybe he had a really fancy bottle, like a glass bottle of contact solution, like some Dior contact solution. I don't know. I'm not rich. I don't know how that goes. Let's see. Petty was convicted. I got that already. So Nicki Minaj has some problematic connections with some problematic people. And both of these people have histories that involve allegations of sexual misconduct, sexual assault, that kind of thing, with minors. So, I don't know Nicki Minaj. If I did, she probably wouldn't like me. But if you know, I hope she in the future distances herself from that and finds somebody new. I hope. I mean, no shade. I just like, ugh, hope. Yeah, find somebody new. Yeah, I'm gonna stand behind that. I'm standing firm on that, Nikki. I think you should. I think you can do better, Nikki. Anyway, yeah. So and it's weird too because like he's coming at Cardi B's husband. I don't know where Cardi B and Nicki Minaj stand nowadays. I kind of stopped caring about their alleged beef or whatever in like I don't know 10 years ago, or whatever. Uh, I'm sure this isn't going to help, like squash that. But yeah, it's kind of weird. Why is he coming at Offset? That's what I'm trying to get the scoop on. Trying to get the scoop on that. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. So, and by the way, if you're new here, I normally have a co-host, and tonight I'm flying solo. He wasn't able to make it. Lucid the Dreamwaker. He'll be here next week, hopefully. And everybody go stream his new album, Journey to the Bright Side, on Spotify and Apple Music and all that good stuff. If you want to support our show, hold on. How do you support our show? How do you do it? Well, there's a QR code up here, and then here's a. You can donate if you want to. You don't have to though, but if you do, that's awesome. You can do so using the QR code here. There's also the link to our link tree, which is our Instagram and our Facebook, TikTok. Oh, by the way, we finally got 1,000 followers on TikTok, so we're able to go live. And I did it for the first time It was my first time ever going live on TikTok, and I gotta say I was massively underwhelmed because every time I look at TikTok live, I see some cool people. Like I see what's that? Terry Joe. I see a couple others like semi TikTok famous, well known people that are funny or cool. I like, Terry Joe's awesome. She's just ridiculous. I can't think of anyone else right now, but go Terry Joe. And then I see other randos that are just like I literally saw this lady. She was just like asleep. She was like this. She's like, and people were like giving her money. Like, I saw a girl with a hula hoop in her bedroom. And granted, she was probably like 18, 19 years old and had like a perfect body. But, she wasn't even like really hula hooping. She was just like holding it like this. I have a hula hoop, like not even really like spinning it. Just like, I'm going to put it over here and I put it on my head and, money, money, money. And then, the people doing this thing and, thanks for the ice cream. Ice cream. And it's, that's like the new dance. Like back in the days with our parents and grandparents and all that, they'd have the new dances that came out. You go to the thing and you do the jitterbug. Oh, look at that guy doing the jitterbug. Wow. And then nowadays it's, shit like this. Thanks for the burrito. Burrito. That's the age we're living in, I suppose. Let's see. Let's get back to Nicki Minaj's husband. I guess. Whatever. I forgot what I was using. Oh, so why did he threaten Offset? Offset. Video. There's a video. Sweet. This is going to be really underwhelming, and it's not going to really explain anything. I can tell already. I think is Offset's new song. Maybe someone can answer this for me. He had a new song called "Fan," and it looked like I kept seeing trailers for it on Instagram and stuff. And sorry, I sound like I'm so sick, and I'm actually like on the upswing. But was that like targeted at this Kenneth Petty guy? His name's Kenneth Petty. Is that his real name? I mean, Tom Petty. Probably his real name, right? But I mean, if that is a fake, like a stage name, that's so dumb. If it's his real name, whatever. But I'm not seeing any videos that look like they actually explain anything. Let's see. Let's just go to straight videos. Place on house arrest. Death threats. I thought he was just like, I'm gonna punch you in the mouth. I don't know. He probably doesn't talk like
living
that.
being should
But he might be like, oh, hey, I'm gonna punch you in the mouth. Oh, look, it's another dorky podcast. Like, oh, it's no jumper. Another dorky podcast. Is it live? This is okay. I've reached a new level of embarrassing whackness. What is my lipstick doing? Dear God. I am streaming another podcast on my podcast, and it's no jumper, no less. Whatever. I have no shame. Let's go, the baby. And all these comments here. What are they talking? They talking about this shit? Let's see.
Ready to work.
No, I'll put it on right now.
Oh, so they didn't hear us this whole time.
No, you.
Our mics is on. His mic is not on.
Boring. All right. So loud. Wow. Donkey of the day.
Paying attention to the blogs and the news, and you probably over 45, so I know you know better. Maybe you cannot let the childish, destructive ways of the street go. 1 Corinthians 13:11 says, when I was a child, I spoke as a child.
Okay, since when is Charlemagne a preacher? I mean, okay. Okay. Now we're going to E Online. That's how far down things have fallen in life. This is, everything was looking up, and now it's just all downhill. We're on enews.com. All right, here we go.
After all these years, Nicki Minaj still has love for Taylor Swift.
This is not about nothing about what I just Googled. You're a liar, and I hate you. What? Get me out of here. Okay, this is my last attempt at this, and okay, wait. Go back. Sorry.
With the price of just about everything inflating these days, you may wonder why
Ryan
Mint is
Reynolds.
deflating the price of Mint Unlimited.
Welcome back to the juiciest corner of the internet, where we spill the piping hot
their
challenge, their queen. But what's Offset got to do with all of this, you ask? Offset is Cardi B's rock and has never had Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion were in attendance.
Okay, I think this is the video finally. It only took 15 freaking minutes of scouring the internet to find the actual video.
The same associate who was seen in the video is not safe in New York.
Offset, where you at? That's it. Gotta spend that shit.
This is the guy. This is Kenneth Petty. Is that right?
I'm like a zap.
That's him. That's him right there.
To go Kanye. I'm with shop, man.
Honestly, I don't even care anymore. I mean, I care if people like die or like hurt people or but like I don't like it. I bore of this topic. I bore of it. Now, other stuff. Yeah, there was more. Y'all seen Barbie Shmurda? Bobby Shmurda. Something about Bobby Shmurda. He just has this joie de vivre. It's so very contagious. You know what I mean? And that happens a lot of times when you go to prison for a while. You come out and you have this je ne sais quoi, this joie de vivre, this framboise. Anyway, he's got a zest for life. He's out there living his best life, always smiling, always happy, getting twerked on, smoking weed, and it's inspiring. I mean, everyone enjoys their life their own way. You know what I mean? Whether it's right or wrong, I'm just saying he's enjoying his life. Let's see. Weed, gun. And I know what you're thinking. Weed gun. Weed gun. That sounds bad. That sounds like bad news. But check it out. Here he is with Gilly. No, wait, this is somebody else. What is this?
Haven't even used this one yet. I ain't seen him in a minute. Who else won?
Okay, I had to make sure I was still sharing my screen. This is just some marijuana establishment. You know, he had one of those though. Pound Town Productions? I'm interested in that. What's that all about? Tucker Strongman. That's just somebody, some random civilian trying to act like they're somebody. Okay. Let me go to my Insta. I'm just gonna close my screen real quick and go to my Insta, to the Rap Yard Insta. If you want to follow us on social media, everything is at Rap Yard Podcast or however they do it. And if you would like to make a donation, we would much appreciate it to help keep this going. I often pay out-of-pocket expenses for things like studio time, equipment, advertising, and your support keeps this podcast going. So if you want to send us a Cash App, it's $, Rap Yard, the Rap Yard. I better figure that out before I start spouting out about Cash App, man. I'm a little disorganized. Can you tell? Hold on. We'll get there. Linktree. Our Linktree is where you can find all of our links. Yeah, you know how Linktree works. Okay, it's $, the Rap Yard. I was right. Don't doubt yourself. All right, so, and then, yeah, that would be cool if you got it. You know, if you don't even worry about it. Beep 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 beep. Okay, I know what I'm also extremely tired, and I wanted to sing you a little song. Let's see. Here we go. Bazinga! So Bobby Shmurda, he's just out here living his best life, having a ball, being a boss. Talking about this weed gun thing, though. I thought this was kind of funny. He's just driving around wherever he is. I see he was in Paris, I think, at one point. Or I think it's somewhere in Italy after that. It was just driving around in a big black van, hopping out, and just like gallons of marijuana smoke coming out. He was like, he jumped out in one of the videos. I'll see if I can find that one too. He's just had like so much like drool, just because, you know, I mean, if you know, you know. It just like, comes out, he's like, what's that? And it's like he was high as a kite. Yeah, he posts a lot. Damn. Like a lot of rappers like try to look like this, you know, and it just can, you know, it reeks of like, yeah, you probably pose for these pictures, but you're not out really doing this. And that I could tell that Bobby's like authentic with it. I don't know why. It's just a gut feeling. It's funny because my gut's usually right, and like I've predicted a lot of stuff, especially with like up and coming rappers. Here we go. This is what I was talking about here with the coming out of the car.
Hey, yo, Cookie, I got the blow dryer. Thanks for
the blow dryer. All right.
Make sure you BBPA the ball of the movie.
Tell me that man is not having the time of his life every day. All right. There's another one. I think this. No, that's just a picture. Hold on. I gotta find one more. For you. Hold on. No, that ain't it. You know, one thing I was gonna try to do. Here we go. Watch this.
every night.
Oh, wait.
All the time. Every day I need an ounce and a half. SP, the only flow that you know with a bounce and a
Look at
half.
it, just random people coming up to it.
The gas so I can roll up.
That's the nice thing about it too, is that he can, people don't have to put their lips on nothing. Oh, except this fool. I say that, and as soon as I say that, somebody runs up and they're like, all right. COVID. I thought that was a cop for a second. That would have been hilarious. Look at him. He's having a ball. He's just having a ball. If somebody's not sponsoring him, like some dispensary or somebody that like has a strain, they need to see about that, because he is a great spokesmodel for getting high everywhere. All right, so that's not really news. That's just like my opinion, man. I know there's more. I just gotta think about it. I gotta resonate with it for a second. Oh yeah, one of the things I was gonna try to do while I have you here, while you're pinned down and can't leave, is I was gonna try to like live get somebody on the show, like a challenge for myself. I was gonna try to get someone on. You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty. I guess my cat wants to come here. You were just wanted attention like so bad. You were like interrupting me. Come here. I know you're a cat, but still. Come here. Come here, baby. Yeah. This is my beautiful baby. Crazy eyes. And you wanted to be on, right? You wanted to say something? You got something to say? It's that you're always talking. What do you got to say? All right, fine. Well, don't get on the table. No. Oh, sheesh. Anyway. God, shedding on me. She's the cat. There's cat personality types. She's like type A. Wakes me up at 5:30 in the morning and starts screaming at me because her bowl is like only 2/3 full. That kind of cat. Love her so much. What else? So yeah, I'm gonna try to get it. I've been hammering away trying to get RXK Nephew. And let me pause there, because I think it's RXK Nephew, and then I considered that it could be RX Nephew and the K could be, silent. But I've seen other people pronounce it RXK Nephew, so I'm going to roll with that unless the man himself or somebody in proximity to him corrects me. But I've been trying to get him on because I really want to have him on the show. RXK Nephew, if you're out there, please be on my show, please. If you don't know who RXK Nephew is, just go look him up. I think a lot of people are introduced to his music through. He has like a 9-minute song, and it's called like American Terrorist. It's on everything, Spotify, whatever, blah blah blah. But he's one of these artists that, I think it was like right before COVID or around COVID. He really like kind of exploded on the mixtape scene. He was coming out with EPs and mixtapes all the time. Him and RX Poppy, who I'm also a huge fan of. I would love to have him on as well. But they have a really unique style, I guess. More and more people are doing it, copying it, emulating it, whatever you want to call it. Oh, I can't share that. Sorry, I almost shared my whole chat screen. Oopsie. But we'll look at some of RXK stuff. If you know, you know. If you don't, you'll find out. And yeah. So I was saying earlier, like I have a good sense of who's going to be up next, or like predicting how people are going to succeed, or when I hear like the stirrings about somebody's kind of on the verge of being popular or something, like. So I've had pretty successful predictions about Doja Cat, like way back when she just came out with that "Bitch I'm a Cow" song. I was like, something about that for some reason, it didn't like resonate with me particularly, but I saw that and I was like, yep, she's going to be pretty famous someday. As well as Ski Mask, the Slump God, Jid. And I'm not saying it's a special talent or something, or like I'm like psychic. I'm just saying like I just got a good sense of that stuff. I think maybe, you know what I mean. And as soon as I heard this dude, I was like, he's gonna blow the F up. And it seems like that has happened and is in the process of happening. Let's see if there's a video he's got up here. Well, you can go to our Instagram. I posted one of his songs to like some crazy workout video. I'll just go ahead and play that because it's hilarious. Coast Contra, would love to get them on as well. Let's see. Y'all go follow us on Instagram if you haven't yet. We have a good time on Instagram. Here we go.
Look at this machete I just bought. 6 people in the house, they all dying. I put gasoline in their air fryer. 7 grams of Molly in a Henny. And offer that shit to everybody. Lace a blunt, pass it to everybody. I'm Jim Jones, not John Gotti. Dump the backwood in a bombing fluid. Convince a bitch to do a triple stack. Roll up a backwood and mix it with crack. Destroy your whole family with crack.
Destroy your whole family with crack. Yeah, so, you know, not all of his stuff sounds like that. That's like his little alter ego, you know, whatever you want to call that, dark nemesis, second skin. Yeah, alter ego. Slitherman. Like Slenderman, but Slitherer. So yeah, that challenge I was going to do, I don't know if I'm going to do that right now. I'm not hype enough, but I do want to part with this message before I take it out today. Everybody, just like take some time, if you will. Let's put on some corny music, some corny background music, real quick. P.S. I said corny, corny, not corny, corny back. I don't know what's going to come up. I'm Googling it exactly like that. No, I want like serious sad music. I'm going to share my screen again. This is out of control. Okay. Serious sad music. Royalty free would be ideal, yeah. Sad to happy? Okay. Get out of here. Happy sad. That's good. That's perfect. I get this just right. Ah, yes. There we go. Turn this down a little bit more. So, you know, there's times in life when we feel like nothing's going to get better. Things are just, you know, getting worse and worse, or they're never going to improve. We're never going to make it. We feel like failures. We feel like alone. No one around us understands us. And maybe we feel like we've just messed our whole lives up. And very rarely is that actually the case. Sometimes you just need a little bit of time, a little perspective to shit. Get your thoughts back in order. And I encourage everybody to reach out if you want. Reach out to the podcast anytime if you just need someone to talk to. You don't have to be a rapper. You don't have to be looking to get an interview. You don't even have to be sharing some random TikTok video for no reason on a completely different platform. You don't have to send us nudes. In fact, we prefer you didn't. But we're here for you at Rap Yard Podcast, and we want you to know that it's gonna be okay. Because if you believe in yourself and you hold out just a little bit longer, things are gonna get better. I promise. Well, that's all the time we have tonight at the Rap Yard Podcast. I thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you again next time. That's a Rap Yard Podcast. Good night, everyone. Okay, so this is awkward. Good night. Good night.
Grass is cut and the drinks are cold. It's time for your Thursday kickback about all things rap. Feature and pass with your host,
Troydashow
And Lucid the Dreamwaker. And this is the Rap Yard Podcast.